watch the Evolution of Asmongold video. Evolution of Asmongold. Remind me in like 10 minutes and I might watch that, okay? We want exact minutes, yeah. I don't know, like 15 minutes, something like that. And so anyway, I tried to fix this and I wasn't really able to do it, unfortunately. And so, I'm just gonna have to take donations and read them and then just add up the number at the end. That's basically it. Any chance you're willing to help out Punkrat? So, I actually talked to Punkrat earlier today. I do want to talk about that. Now, I was kind of saving that for, you know, a little bit after I got my stream kind of going. But I do want to kind of, I will say right now and just kind of make an address for anybody who's started and, like, waiting for me to talk about it. Punkrat is he's a content creator. He made, first video he made was kind of critical of me. And, we had a bit of a, you know, it's like a dispute, right? Or I don't know, a disagreement. And, then he made some other videos, and I watched those, and I thought they were good videos, and so, you know, I just said, fuck it, right? And so, anyway, we watch his videos regularly. I think he makes very good classic content, and, he recently started streaming on Twitch, and what happened was, somebody sent him a picture that was a GIF, and, after 5 seconds, the picture turned into a dick, and then people reported his channel, and he got a 3-day suspension. That's what happened. The fact that Twitch okay, I want to say one thing. That's why I don't click links. Like, that's one of many reasons why I do not click links, is because things of like that can happen. Obviously, something stupid like that can happen. I can get in trouble for it. And, like, now, like, this is a terrible position for him to be in, right? He's been a classic WoW content creator for, you know, a year, maybe 2 years. I'm not really sure exactly how long. And he just recently stepped into the streaming scene, and literally, his ban is gonna overlap with Classic Launch. That fucking sucks. Like, that's like that's like fucking bad luck Brian shit. Like, what the fuck? That's awful. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, that's such a bad system. And I understand, welcome to Twitch, you're banned for the biggest release game that you've been anticipating for years, that you've been making content for, you know, years, and his channel's been doing very well, and everything was going fine, and now this stupid thing happens. And is it, okay, I want to get this out of the way too, because you're gonna have some people, oh, well, you break the rules, you get banned, that's the way it is. You know, I never think critically or evaluate anything across face value. I just look at it, and it's just that simple. If it's that simple to you, then you're a simple person. And who gives a fuck what you think? Here's the fact, is that Twitch makes these rules up. Like, they just make all the rules up. You know what I mean? Like, there's not even, like, there's no law that says that Twitch has to suspend somebody if the dick goes on the screen, right? I mean, like, I've had incidents, right? And there have been times where I haven't been suspended. So, like, why, like, I think that there has to be some leeway and some accommodation, because what happens here is that it makes Twitch unaccommodating to new people. Because in order to, like, go on stream on Twitch, you have to know, like, all of these secondary and tertiary things. Like, okay, well, I can't click links because then people are gonna put the dick on the link and then get me in trouble, and, you know, it's like all this weird bullshit. And I don't think that's good for, the website. It's just simply not. What's gonna happen there is it's gonna make Twitch, like, less, approachable, and less people are gonna want to stream on Twitch because they're worried about getting banned constantly because somebody with malicious intentions is gonna get them in trouble. Loot? I don't want it! I don't want to loot! I don't want to loot! I didn't want the gloves, the fucking cloth, dude, what do you mean? Alright, I'm gonna go back around and show you dumbasses, just a minute. See that drum? Watch this, watch this. Literal God. Okay, just a second. Look at this, look at this. Look at this right here. See this? That's mail. Now what do warriors use? Use plate. I can't equip it, alright? And we got 2 of the same fucking glove. And I don't need another fucking spider, man. I got like 3 of them. Actually, I used to have 3 of them. Now I got 0. Or I got 1. I don't want to deal with none of those fucking spiders. Blue post about Classic WoW LFG add-on. Yes, I will read the blue post about that, okay? There are a number of things that I need to get caught up with and ready to talk about and deal with, right? But first things, I want to wrap up what I'm saying about Punkrat, okay? I think that his ban, although it was justified on Twitch's end, I think that with every single decision, disciplinary action Twitch takes, there needs to be an element of human thought and critical thinking and common sense that goes in with it. I think that banning him on his first stream because he didn't know that somebody would maliciously send him a link that would put a dick on his screen is, while his fault, not necessarily something that a normal person would come to expect. It's not like, oh, go to Pornhub, I wonder what's on Pornhub. A normal person would not predict this to happen. So I don't think that Twitch should punish him for that. I think that they should give him a warning, give him maybe a 24-hour suspension, reduce it from a day. That way there is still an action taken, but the action is not as strong, and the message is still sent, and everybody is happy. The issue with these things is that every single time, here's the way that I look at it, right? It's the same way that I've looked at like stream sniping and like any other sort of malicious behavior. Is I never want to be on the side that sides with the person who's being malicious. And like that's basically, that's where I work back from. Is if I see someone is doing something maliciously, I try not to empower that person. And obviously there are some times where like you have to, okay? And like that's just the way that it goes. Oh, I got a chest. Okay, just a second. This is where Esfond would bot me. And then I'd click off bop, and then McConnell would bot me, and then I wouldn't get the chest. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I wouldn't care because that item happens. Have you ever been banned on Twitch? One time I got a 24-hour suspension, and that was it, right? And this was a long time ago. Now, obviously, if I did my streams the way I did in 2016, maybe like, you know, the few streams I did in 2015, I'd be banned permanently, right? But for the most part, yeah, I've never really been suspended. I always make it a well-known fact that I try my best to always observe the rules and never break them. Now, obviously, everybody can make mistakes, and I also feel like there's a big difference, personally, between somebody making an honest mistake versus somebody doing something or saying something that's bad, right? So it's like, for example, like, there's also like Hasan, right? Hasan said like the people, the 9/11 people deserved it or whatever, right? I don't think that he should have gotten banned for that, but the difference is that he chose to say that thing. It's not like somebody came onto his stream and they said that, but I don't think that, you know, I do think those are completely different things. What the fuck? Well, the reason why do I think that? I think that because basically Hasan is he's being banned for being very bad at conveying his opinion. I don't think Hasan believes that people should have deserved to die. He clarified his opinion later on, and he explained that this is why he thought this would happen because of America's interventionist policies in the United States, in the Middle East, and he explained what he meant to say. Now, was he wrong in saying what he did? Yes, he was wrong, but I do think that it runs a very, very dangerous precedent to ban people for accidentally misspeaking. If your job is to speak all day for hours, you are going to say something lazily and badly once, like, eventually this is going to happen. Like, this will happen. This will happen to everybody, right? It's like the Ron Burgundy. Like, what was it? Thank you, I don't know, was it San Diego and go fuck yourself or something like that, right? He didn't mean to say that. He just accidentally said it. Why? Because he fucked up. He literally, like, basically, I mean, Ron Burgundy could be I never thought he'd be basically a fucking Twitch streamer, right? He reads something out of chat. Oops, I accidentally read that. Now I'm fucking banned. You know, that's not going to be a good time at all. And, oh, that's the trinket, by the way. That's the fucking trinket right there. That's the one that's really, really good. I don't know if it's going to be good in Classic, because apparently the private server, you know, values were different, but we'll see what's going to happen, okay? How about Alinity? I don't want to get into the Alinity situation again. If it was up to me, by the way, actually, you know what? I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to say that I think they should have banned her for what she said about train wrecks and not because of the cat, right? I don't think the cat's a big deal, but I do think what she said about train wrecks, threatening to rape her, is a big deal, and I think that, like, if I was Twitch, somebody would have come out of that permaband, right? Because either somebody either threatened to rape a partner, or somebody just accused somebody of threatening to rape, right? With no proof. Like, both of these are really bad. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I would, oh, this is how you zone out really quickly of, LBRS if you're on the live servers. Boom. Right at the entrance right there. See that, boys? That's how it's done. Crenshaw comment was not an accident. Dude's full of hate. Well, I don't know. I feel like, obviously, like, regardless of, like, what Hasan actually believes, I think that he apologized for what he said, and he corrected and he clarified what he was meaning. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Fucking idiot. Storm out. Okay, just let me spit on him. I forgot. Let me spit on him. Come back. Come here. Come here. Spit. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Fuck you. Okay, I spit on him. No, we're good. Alright, we're good. Apologize to get unbanned. Retard logic. Well, then, well, if you use that retard logic, is every single apologies that anybody ever makes always just to get unbanned? I mean, I think that it's possible that he just misspoke because he was frustrated about something, right? That's completely reasonable. Sometimes people just misspeak and they say something that they didn't mean to say. That's not completely out of the realm of possibility. I don't see why that's, just completely ruled out. Obviously, people say dumb shit and, they shouldn't say that, but they do, and that's life. It's the way that it goes. And I don't really, do you really believe that? Well, yeah, I mean, do I really believe that occasionally in a heated moment, somebody misspeaks and says something that they don't really mean, but because they're emotionally attached to the issue, they speak in an elevated way that makes them seem like an asshole? No, of course, nobody's ever like that. Listen, everybody in chat is literally Jesus. Everybody is not, metaphorically, not a Christian, not a Catholic, not even the Pope. No, you're literally Jesus, okay? And you never make any mistakes, you never do anything wrong, and you always say the right thing, and you never misspeak. No, of course not. Of fucking course not. Of course not. You've just gotta be reasonable. He said something bad, he corrected it later, he apologized. No harm done. And that's all. That's the way that I look at it, okay? And I understand some people, people, bring me his head. Bring me his head. He can't say this about us. No. That's not how that's not how I am. Okay, just give me a second here. I know he said it was 7 days, but I don't think he really released, the specific reasons. That's what he said. He got banned for hate speech against a veteran. So then I guess Twitch does agree with me with the 9/11 thing, because that's not why he got banned. How about that? So, what did he say? I don't know. I mean, so I don't know the details of the words that he said, right? So I don't want to comment on this any further. I don't know the exact words that he used and how he said it, so I don't know about that. Okay, that seems kind of sketchy, but as long as it's not the 9/11 thing, my opinion is not as strong because I'm not as informed on that subject. That's really all it comes down to. Informed that. I do think that Twitch does need to do a much better job at making sure that content creators and stuff like that are aware not to do these kinds of things, because it does seem like a lot of these creators don't really know exactly where the lines are, what the rules are, etc. Don't know exactly what he said, and you're giving an uneducated opinion? No, I was under the impression that he was banned for his 9/11 comments. So under that impression, I had my opinion. Now that the facts are different, now I'm stepping back, I'm saying, well then maybe I don't know what I'm talking about with this, and I stopped talking about it. Right? I mean, duh? Yeah. Of course. I mean, of course I'm gonna stop, because I don't want to end up defending or saying something that turns out to not be true, right? That's the point. So anyway, let's see. Let me read the rest. Is there a new law in Texas that would criminalize unwanted sexual images? No dick pics on stream? I don't know about that. I mean, sending a girl a dick pic should that be against the law? I mean, I could see why people would say that. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: is that, I'd say 99% of the time, no. Well, it's the thing is, it's so, I mean, do you guys even want to talk about this? I kind of do, but I don't know. I mean, the legality of dick pics, I mean, do people really care about that? No, not really. Okay, it's okay. Let's go. Evolution of Asmongold. I don't know what Evolution of Asmongold is. Dodge that shit. Let's talk about LFG friends. Okay. Well, let me wrap up everything that I was saying about Punkrat, and then we'll get over to the LFG thing, okay? So the first thing that I want to talk about with LFG is that, or sorry, not LFG, with Punkrat, is I do think that it was obviously a dumb decision for him to click the link. He should have known that it was a GIF. You can see that in the bar right there. It'll tell you if it's a GIF, and that way you'll know if the picture can change or not. And so if you're looking at it through Imager or anything like that. And in general, I just always try to do my absolute best to make sure that I don't accidentally click anything. It was a rookie mistake. No, you're right. It was a rookie mistake. It's absolutely true. Like, it was a rookie mistake. But the thing is that I think for a new person like that, even anyone, right? I think they should get a mulligan. He fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up. Like, that's all there's. He fucked up. I don't think that should cost him, you know, one of the biggest events for his channel potentially in the next year, right? I really just don't think that's fair. And so I hope that doesn't happen. And I hope that Twitch looks at the situation and they make a decision that's more fair. And it's not just a categorical decision, but they make a decision based off of the context. Because I think that does matter. Yeah, they wouldn't complain about tit pics. Well, I mean, like, yeah, showing a titty is not as bad as showing a dick, right? I mean, let's be honest. So, like, has there ever been a streamer that showed his dick on stream? And this is a genuine question. I don't know. Because who was it? DSP? No, he didn't show his dick. There was just there was the assumption of it being present. That's all. He didn't show it though, which is different. Let's see. Oh, great. Arbiter's Blade. Wow, we Halo 2 now, boys. Okay, there we go. Monograph from WoW. There's videos about a Pornhub. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody did that, right? I really don't think so. Well, anyway, the point is that, like, obviously a lot of these people, right, they, let me read some donations, okay?